你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Xiao Zhan once again reported high, fuzzy Reuters. The white clothes were out of the circle and the atmosphere was unstoppable, and the fairy gas overflowed the screen. I learned about an industry insider, the new business announced by Xiao Zhanguan. The brand boss personally appeared in the live broadcast room to introduce the product. If you have watched the live broadcast, the scene telling you about the meeting with the spokesperson Mr. Xiao Zhan has become a point of teasing for fans. The female employees of the company were angry at whether they could see Xiao Zhan himself, and boasted of their own spokesperson in a fancy way. The boss personally came to the scene. The crew of Hongdian Yubon Yao was waiting for Xiao Zhan to finish work, to participate in the VCR filming. The point of this process is that before entering the studio, a sticker must be posted to stick the camera to prevent the material from being stolen and leaked in advance. It should be noted here that this is the president of the brand who will be there in person. This rule is still to be followed. It is conceivable that every time Xiao Zhan's materials are exposed in advance by the resistors, it is self-evident that Xiao Zhan's competitors can also be thought of with their toes in the industry. Xiao Zhan was sneaked away in advance not only in business, but also in film and television works. Reuters was flying all over the sky, even though fans were very reluctant to see Xiao Zhan's dynamics in this way. However, Xiao Zhan's Reuters valuable level must not be introduced too much. It is not too much to describe it as having a wolf before and a tiger. The stolen business will affect the time of official announcements, put it in the past. I am also worried about being cut off by artists of the same period at low prices. Film and television works are different. There are now many low-cost works, like shooting high imitation, and will be broadcast in a very short time. Be the first to go online before the big production. This kind of work knows that there is a component of luck. It is good if it is hot, and no fire means that no one cares. But there is a problem with the imitated works: repetition of service, similar plots, lower expectations, and even direct comparison with small-scale productions. So many of the works now have few official announcements of the starring lineup before they are finalized. The difference is that most of the filming business is in the studio, and the filming location of the film and television drama seems to be mixed. There are too many uncontrollable factors. You must have heard the famous quote of Marx Capital: when the benefits exceed 300 times, people will do whatever it takes. This is the fundamental reason why we are committed to exposing Xiao Zhan's materials in advance. Xiao Zhan's two works now announced by foreign officials. It's just that you can't participate in the interactive filming of the drama like a dream. Whether there is an official film or not depends on whether the director Wang Karan can be moved by the enthusiastic fans during this period. Decided to make an official photo to make up for the regrets by people who could not be there to watch. The other is the ancient costume fairy Jade Bone remote that is being filmed, and new Reuters can be heard in 2 days. Some time ago, there was even a clearer Reuters picture that was able to see the protagonist's face and costume. The netizens with high vision saw that the background was Jiyi Mountain, where the great priest Shi Ying played by Xiao Zhan was in the background. This look really had to be convinced. It was not okay when it was turned on. In order to ensure the confidentiality of the filming, the Goose Factory arranged drones to capture illegitimate photos, in case the plot was Reuters in advance, affecting the progress of the filming. And now seeing these constantly exposed Reuters, I still believe the phrase "the road is 1 foot high, the devil is 1 foot high," and drones can't stop these enthusiastic illegitimates. The Reuters that was exposed earlier felt like it was taken by climbing on a tall tree. The new Reuters that was released now feels that it was taken after a few mountains and beams. If it's not that it's Xiao Zhan, it's muddy. Fans never dare to recognize it, and the traffic obtained just like this is still very impressive, and it can be seen that Sister Zhan is really paying for it. I don't know if it's the reason for the character setting. Reuters has been filmed several times mainly in white costumes, and most of the scenes filmed are with female director Min. The latest appearance of white clothes also appeared on the real-time hotspot of short videos, and stayed for 3 days. It seems that Xiao Zhan's white clothes are really eye-catching. From the high, fuzzy video, There is also the scene of the next night scene. The white costume is in the whole messy environment, appears more white, layer after layer of unstoppable immortality, full of atmosphere. It's no wonder that the drama will be heavily exploded. Aside from Xiao Zhan, he is one of the tropical figures, accounting for more than 75–80% of the heat contribution. Bring the discussion of the supporting role ahead of time, make a hot booking, and look forward to ing. End of this article. Reminder: plagiarism and infringement must be investigated. Return to Sohu to see more.